At this time, I'd like to call, y'all didn't know y'all can get to hear from Coach Lawson twice today. But Coach Lawson will be introducing Coach Dulla. So Coach Lawson, come on back up, please, sir.
I don't even want to hear about the over and unders. Anyway, it is a great privilege for me to be up here right now. I was glad that they asked me. Part of the reason, it's not often that you get a chance to publicly thank the person that gave you the opportunity to start the career that I enjoy getting up to every day of my life since. I usually don't have notes because I'm pretty good at coming off the cuff, but he was the one that taught me that I better plan and be ready. I don't, like I said, I don't think he knows what a powerful influence he's had on my life and my coaching career. 22 years ago, he gave me the opportunity to coach the game of football and teach the game of life to our young people. And during the 7 years that I was with him, he taught me the meaning of loyalty that to this day I still hold very high. Commitment, honesty, organization, and the golden rule. Because I don't believe there's any man that I've ever met that follows it like he does. I learned a lot of things about what to do because I learned it the way he did it. And I find myself doing it that way today. I often find myself in situations that come with this career that I ask myself, what would Coach Dulla do? And most of the time I know, because I've seen him handle that situation. And if it was a situation that I wasn't sure what he would do, then I pick up the phone and I call him. I don't call him a lot, but I will call him and ask his advice. And he's a man that'll give it, and I'm appreciate that he does. Basically, before I get into his accolades, I just wanted to say, thank you for the opportunity that you gave me years ago, and for the influence you had on my life. Now, I am a smart man, so my daughter says. Maybe that was my wife. I think it was Coach Nichols that said I outpunted my coverage. But I did some research on Coach Dulla, and I got a page, and I think he deserves to read. I'm gonna read what he's accomplished in his career. I did that by part me, and part that I was smart enough to call Debbie Miller at Greenwood High School because I know she knows everything about it. And she sent me what she had, and then I added to it. Coach Dulla is a native of Lawrence. He was a graduate from Lawrence High School in 1965. He played football 4 years at Presbyterian College and made their 1960s team of the decade as defensive tackle. As assistant coach at Woodruff High School under Willie Varner from 1969 to 1977, where he was a part of 2 state championships in football. And not many people know, and Debbie Miller didn't tell me this, he was the head tennis coach and state champion in tennis. All right? Won a state championship in tennis. He's a head football coach for 32 years and the athletic director for 29. He's a head coach at 96 High School from 1977 to 1986, where he won a state championship in 1982. He's a head coach at Union High School from 1986 to 1997, where I was a part of his coaching staff. He won a state championships at Union in 1990 and in 1995 in Division II 4A. In 1986, he was a head coach of the North-South All-Star Game. In 1990, he was the Associate Press Coach of the Year of South Carolina. He then went on to be head coach at Greenwood High School from 1997 to December the 8th, which I think was the year right after you said you was getting out because I was getting too close.
Exactly. Exactly.
In 1998, he compiled a record of 11-3, advanced to the state semifinals. In 1999, the 13-2 record, Division II 4A state champions. 1999, he was also the head coach of the South Carolina Shrine Bowl team. 1999, he was also the Associate Press Coach of the Year for South Carolina. 2000, he had a 14-1 record and the Division II 4A state champions again. 2001, they won the region with a 9-3 record. 2002, they were 9-5, advanced to the state semifinals. 2004, they were 10-3, Region 1 4A champions. 2006, they were the 13-2 Division II 4A state champions again. In 2007, an 11-2 record, region champions, and in 2008, they were also region champions with a 7-5 record. He won a total of 13 region championships. He is one of 2 coaches in South Carolina to win state championships at 3 different schools. Past president of the South Carolina Athletic Coaches Association, member of the South Carolina High School League Executive Committee from 1990 to 1994, chosen to carry the Olympic torch through Union in 1996. Chosen as Athletic Director of the Year by the South Carolina High School Coaches Association for 2002-2003 school year. Received Charles E. Stewart Award presented by the South Carolina Coaches Association in 2006. Inducted into the South Carolina Athletic Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2004. He is also an inductee of the Union County High School Hall of Fame and the Lawrence District 55 Hall of Fame. Member of the Main Street United Methodist Church, teaches young adult Sunday school class with his wife. Executive Director of the South Carolina Athletic Coaches Association from January 2009 to present. But the part I added was, and the little I put was, I said, but the most cherished of the titles that he holds, and I know this from the last time I talked to him and every time I talk to him, he is the husband of Mary Dulla, who I personally, who is one of the most amazing women I've ever had the fortune to meet. She's absolutely amazing. And will also say she is the woman behind the man. He will admit that. He also is the father of Mary Kate Skinner, age 29, a graduate of Wofford College and a graduate of MUSC School of Nursing, currently an RN at Roper Hospital in Charleston, and is married to Josh Skinner. And his most proud title is he is the proud grandfather of Miss Mary Margaret Skinner, who was born on November the 20th, 2010. And I understand there is another one on the way. But it is my great honor and privilege to introduce Coach R. Shell Dulla, I'm sorry.
Tell you what, after that, I hope I make it home today. That sounds like a eulogy, but hopefully I'll get there. What an honor it is to be here. I tell you what, Greg, I appreciate that. You said that just like I wrote it, and I appreciate it very much. What an honor it is to be here and be among so many people that I respect, so many people that I love, and so many people that are so important to Mary and I and our family and what we've been able to do in athletics. And it's just an honor to be here. I was at the Spartanburg Touchdown Club last week, and that was exciting, but it's nothing like this. It's nothing like this to see so many people that I know and so many people I respect and care about. To you young men, congratulations. What an honor. What an honor to be chosen to come and represent your team and be honored for the job that you did this past week, this past 2 weeks. We congratulate you. We congratulate Lawrence on your great season, and we know that's going to be a great football game tonight. And Clinton, we know you're looking forward to next year, but what a way to end it, beating Woodruff, beating Union a couple of weeks before that. So just something to build on. And Harold, what a great job you're doing, and I tell you what, I don't know who's doing the scheduling at PC.
It ain't me.
It ain't you. I guarantee you that's the case. But, you know, we appreciate you so much. And we appreciate what you stand for and the job that you're doing at PC. You know, I grew up in Lawrence. I played at PC. I always pull for Lawrence. Always pull for Lawrence, except when we're playing them. But I always pull for Lawrence, and we've had some great games over the years. Now, I know Bobby Ivy will not remember this game, but it took place in 1991 at the Lawrence Stadium in the third round of the playoffs, and they whipped us. They beat us, went on and won the state championship. But that was such an environment. That was so much excitement. That was a tremendous crowd. And it was a great football game, and they certainly deserved to win, and they went on and won the state championship. I tell you, there's one, if you've ever been to Lawrence Stadium, there's one area down in the end zone. In the end zone nearest the parking area, there's one area that if you look at it, you'll see it's a lot more green than anywhere else. Because that's where every time I go to Lawrence, I seem to get sick right there. We play overtime in this game. We're ahead. We score in overtime, kick the extra point. We're up by 7. 4th and 18. 4th and 18. Quarterback rolls to the right. Nothing there. He comes back to the left. Makes a great play. Throws a ball. It's caught. Touchdown. Then lo and behold, they line up and go for 2. Our best football player at that time, Monty Means, jumps offside, so they line up and go for 2 and make it and win the football game. But a great game. A great game. Clunnon, the thing that's unique about Clunnon throughout our entire coaching career, the only school I ever went to see practice other than PC was Clunnon High School. I used to go to Clunnon High School and watch those great teams in the 70s and 80s and 90s practice and learn so much from Coach Richardson and his staff and but I always felt very positive toward Clunnon because I felt like that was a big help to us in our career. And then, of course, I had the chance to play for PC and play at PC and play for Coach Gauld. And Coach Gauld, I've said this many, many times, and I'll say it again. We went into coaching because of you and Coach Billy Tiller. No other reason.
Thank God.
And if I start crying, you forgive me because I do get emotional. Really, you and the example you set and the positive way that you did things just made me want to go into coaching. I was either going to be a minister or a coach, and you know, I felt I think I made the right choice. I think I made the right choice, but you know, I appreciate it so much, and so this is a very special area to us.